Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's day is Tuesday, the 24th of September 2024, the year of 1 million transactions per second or more. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's see what we've got in store for us today. Going to go through this article. This looks like we're going to have a right laugh at that. Good grief. Then we've got some posts here from CSW under his CS Tominaga profile, so we'll just discuss those. Then we'll have a look at some figures, and then we will carry on, and that'll be the end of the show pretty much. Right, let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, them transactions flying free. Just wait for the Terra node, you'll surely see.
I'm here to tell you that it is not.
Alrighty, here we go. Let's get into this then. So this is by a crypto news flash. They're saying that Coinbase classifies XRP and Shiba Inu as money and store of value assets. Oh my god, this just simply shows you how ignorant they are. Well, I would say nefarious, because I think they know exactly what they're doing. XRP and Shiba Inu is money. Like, you've got, this is just hilarious. They can only get away with this because the majority of the public are ignorant. Literally unbelievably ignorant, dumbed down. And that's because this lot, we know they own, Rockefeller controls the education system. Parents aren't teaching the kids what's what anymore. Men can be, boys can be girls, girls can be boys, and all this rubbish. Nobody knows what a woman is. Like, good grief. And here we are saying that XRP and Shiba Inu is money and store of value assets. Shiba Inu, oh my, a meme coin is a store of value. Good grief. Right then, so Coinbase classifies XRP and Shiba Inu as currencies, emphasizing their ability to function as money or stores of value. XRP's regulatory status remains uncertain, though a court ruling confirmed it is not inherently a security. That's because it's actually a fraud. Securities fraud is what it is. Coinbase has officially designated XRP and Shiba Inu as currencies, underscoring their potential to function as forms of money or stores of value. I know what the BTC maxis think of that. This classification is a part of the exchange's effort to categorize certain assets depending on their use, and this places XRP and Shiba with a BTC and LTC. Oh, that's hilarious. The move by Coinbase shows that XRP and Shiba Inu, besides 7 other cryptocurrencies, were intended to be used as a means of transaction. Other assets that fall under this currency classification include BTC, Dogecoin, Bcrash, Litecoin, Stellar Lumen, Zcash, and Dash. Oh, what an absolute joke that is. Classification legitimizes XRP and Shiba as transactional tools. What a load of joke. This classification is useful for both XRP and Shiba, as it helps to establish the asset as legitimate digital assets for use in transaction and as a store of value, despite the nature of the cryptocurrency market being rather volatile. According to Coinbase, these tokens possess fundamental characteristics of money. They can serve as a measure of value, a means of storing value, and a means of payment. What a load of crap. The classification of XRP as a currency is timely given the current discussion on the legal status of the token. Ripple XRP has been the focus of legal dispute between the US Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple Labs, the company behind the cryptocurrency. In 2020, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple stating XRP was a security. A recent decision made by a federal judge established that XRP is not a security, but can be sold as part of an investment contract. In specific scenarios. This decision, there's no contract because it's just a token. You're not buying shares in anything. It doesn't entitle you to anything. It doesn't secure your entitlement to anything of value at all. This decision brought some light to the situation, but still did not clarify the possible states of XRP. States, I think it's maybe status. However, the position of Coinbase to categorize XRP as a currency aligns with the earlier stand taken by the US Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, which categorizes XRP as virtual currency as early as 2015. Although the SEC has not labelled Shiba as a security, its past legal actions against Ripple have caused uncertainty in the broader market. The SEC's acknowledgement in its lawsuit against Binance that crypto assets are merely computer codes and not inherently securities further complicates the regulatory landscape. They're just trying to throw shit in there to confuse people. Coinbase SEC legal battle continues to unfold. The case between the SEC and Coinbase has continued to unfold as it has recently undergone major development. At the time of filing this case on September 18, 2024, the SEC has asked for more time for fact discovery in the case, and the current deadline is set for October 18, 2024. But the SEC has sought an extension until February 2025. This is in light of the SEC having to go through over 133,000 documents that are unique to the case. It's a slam. I could literally slam dunk this case in no time. Honestly, it's just such a load of crap. Coinbase Incorporated and Coinbase Global Incorporated have consented to this extension, which shows how deep and extensive the investigation is. The case was filed in June 2023 and alleges that Coinbase is in violation of federal securities laws for offering and trading digital assets on its exchange without being registered as a national securities exchange broker and clearing agency. Good grief. I mean, it's just psychological operations. Trying to literally just making people dumb because they just don't know what's going on. That's really quite shocking. Anyway, let's get into something more interesting than that. Post from CSW. So he said here, the fellow behind anonymous speech, it turns out, was not merely some disinterested party, but a director and founder of one of the exchanges. No way. In true fashion, his actions fall squarely under the gaze of legal obligations, particularly with respect to a litigation hold. By shutting down his operations, he skated past these requirements with the grace of a drunkard on ice. And yet, remarkably, not a whisper from this was uttered in the court proceedings. But fear not, the oversight will soon be rectified. And we got a post here from Jerry Chan saying, sounds a lot like evidence that Copa or the friends of them, whom are BTC Wells, paid off anonymous speech owners and a handsome retirement sum amount of BTC. That would be the simplest explanation for the sudden shutdown and message. It certainly would be. It shouldn't be surprising what bribery can do. And Truth Machine has said here, interesting and bizarre page from anonymous speech. Right before they shut down, being angry about Dr. Wright with spelling mistakes. And this is actually in the archive here. So check this out, look. So here so this is actually a Wednesday, 1st of September 2001, time Tokyo, Japan, 2:33 in the morning. And it says here, I mean, this is incredible stuff. AnonymousSpeech.com has closed. Thank you for sharing 2 decades of history together. All right, so that's 20 years. The site will be online until, I think that's I can't quite see that. I think it's 3rd of September. Something like that. So please take your backup if you have not already. Support has ended as of today. Email sending receiving is not working. And lastly, Craig Stephen Rye is not Satoshi. He's just a lonely person looking for real friends. Well, why would you even say that if he's nothing to worry about? Like, why would you even bring him up? Oh, yeah, we just got another fraudster here who's pretending to be Satoshi. Why close the site and actually make that if you're not really concerned about it? And if there was nothing to be concerned about, you could prove it easily. So, I mean, this just simply adds more fuel to the fire, really, if you ask me. But personally, I think they've put Craig Stephen right. I think maybe they've made that spelling mistake on purpose so that they can't be held liable for saying that he's not Satoshi. So they've purposely... I think they've purposely spelt his name wrong. So therefore they were like, oh yeah, but we said Craig Stephen Wright, we didn't say Craig Stephen Wright. So therefore they're sort of getting themselves off the hook by making an intentional spelling mistake. No way. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Craig has said here, new evidence regarding the shutdown of anonymous speech has surfaced in my ongoing case. Evidence appears to have been deliberately suppressed by those seeking to mislead the court. Legal obligations under CPR demand full disclosure, and I trust the justice system will hold those responsible accountable. Trusting the justice system these days. Well, so I would say that everything needs to be done via paperwork. The paperwork has to be submitted to the court under using postal mechanics, because the court itself is again the 12 presumptions of court. The court is not following the justice system. The court is a private enterprise, so therefore, and they can't hear you, can't see you, can't do nothing. But what they can't do is ignore evidence on paperwork that's been submitted using postal mechanics. So I actually wouldn't trust the justice system to hold those responsible to account at all, because it's been compromised. They just don't want people to know that yet, and so this is where they're trying to wriggle out of this. But watch this space. He's also said submitted formal correspondence to the court today regarding new evidence in my ongoing case. This evidence reveals serious concerns about the suppression of critical information by opposing counsel. The truth will prevail. Well, again, we've got a truth machine. Everything needs to go onto the BSV network, doesn't it? What is this? Here's an interesting page from the archive which reveals anonymous speeches, philosophy on subpoenas. See what it says here. Offshore servers, no correspondence to private investigations and foreign governments. Subpoenas won't work overseas. I can't quite read that. The issuing of civil subpoenas in the USA and in Europe, European Union, is not motivated by the court handing the case under the normal rules of discovery. In the civil lawsuit, parties to a suit can simply send a subpoena to anyone they believe has information that could be useful. The information that doesn't even have to be relevant to the lawsuit, as long as it could possibly lead to the discovery of relevant information. As a matter of fact, any private party can send subpoenas or ask for disclosure for information in the USA and the EU. I think this is why Hotmail, Yahoo, Google, or any other telecommunications provider cannot protect the privacy of its customers when a legal instrument like a subpoena is used. Fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. Look at this. What date was that? Anyway, just get your popcorn ready, folks. Alright, good grief. Good grief. Right, let's see what is going down. Let's have a look at this video. Oh, it's got 39,600 views. Come on, that's awesome. And the Neil Oliver video, 160k views now. Look at that, 160,000 views. It keeps going up. It keeps going and going and going. Loving that. All right, let's get into some fundamental figures here then. So we got Bitcoin at just $49. Hash rate, we'll have a look at the difficulty adjustment on BTC. Oh, it's an all-time high. It is an all-time high again. Miners are gonna be squirming. Jeepers. And it looks like I've just closed the CoinDance page. Yeah, alright, just plodding along there nicely. Let's get back to this. Yeah, let's have a look at transactions then. So just 71,000. We'll cross-reference that with what's on chain. Yep, 71,000. Nice one. Block size. Let's see what's coming through here. There were some tasty blocks earlier. No, only relatively small ones now. All the usual figures. 36,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gregcoin, but you're mining Bitcoin at a 42% comparable loss to Gregcoin. But again, this shows you the demand for Bitcoin, that the miners are willing to mine at a 42% comparable loss because they know that Gregcoin is an absolute piece of garbage. Let's have a look at this. What we got here in the politics. It's all in the hash rate. Bcrash, other miners, has got 54% on there. Fisher Price Cash, who cares? Bitcoin, we'll cross-reference that with what's on chain. Tal almost back up to 50% again. Kuv up to 30. QD Link down to 15.7. Gorilla Pool 4.4 and Mining Dutch 1.26. Let's have a look at this. So this would be the miners cashing out. See what they're doing. Yep. They're still cashing out. Look, all exchanges reserve of Gridcoin. They're still cashing out. Whoa, what has gone on here? That's just shot up demand. I'll come back down again. Let's have a look, see what's going on. So just trending up slightly, as you'd expect. Over the week, it's got 118.7 to 119.2. So it's half a billion gone in a week. What's this? The simplest trading. I'm loving this. Giving you a demo of how to work it. Bitcoin versus Gridcoin. So it's just trending along sideways. Oh, going up just a little bit these past few days. Oh, in the month. Oh, it was doing quite well from September, but just downwards over these last few days. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus the dirty dollar. Definitely trending sideways there. What is going on here? What is this? What on earth is this? So this is oh my goodness me. Let's hope people aren't trading this against the US dollar. Look at what is going on. That is outrageous. Like sudden short sharp drops from 49. And now it's back down here. What is going on? Dropped from 49 down to 45 on Orange Gateway. What on earth? And it looks like it always hits the same. Line. Around $44. Well, I've got Preve still at 49.44 in the top left there. That's very odd. Let's have a look at that compared to Gridcoin. Just trending sideways. Let's have a look at this. So the overall market cap, $2.2 trillion. We've got a Gridcoin with a trade volume of just 1.4. Oh well, yeah, 1%, 2% really. Trending on the sideways there. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Where is it? There it is, number 71. Yeah. Let's see what the trade volume is. Oh, bids to asks. Yeah, that's in the sort of like normal kind of range there. Alright, cool. There we go. That is just a quick sort of 18-minute show. Hope you enjoyed it. So, as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.